All right, what's going on, friends? In this video, I'm going to show you an easy way to take off your blades, sharpen your blades, and clean underneath your deck of your lawnmower. Now, I'm going to say in this video, this is for demonstration purposes only. So if you do this and you drop the mower on top of yourself, do not blame DIY Jim. I'm going to try to show you a couple ways that you could actually do this and it will be safe. Looking behind me, it doesn't really look that safe, but I will show you it's really not that big a deal. And I'm going to show you a couple other places that you could maybe do something like this. Along with that, we are going to try out this new battery powered grinder that I got. Now, I was sent this to try it out, so we're going to try this out, see how this works. I really do hope it works good because it's a pain in the butt plugging my grinder in and hoping I don't hit the dang plug, and this is definitely going to be easier. It's got some nice weight to it. I think it's going to work just fine. All right, first I have 3 of these ratchet straps. This is one, and then these ratchet straps come with these nice little straps like this that you can use. Now I'm going to show you, I have mine hooked to, I have a big cherry tree out back of my house with a limb coming off about this big, and I have a chain hooked to it because I had something on here for my kids years ago. So this is where I'm doing mine. Now you could also do this. Let me show you other places I could do this here at my house that would probably be a little nicer and easier for me, but I was just trying to show you guys some different ways you could lift up your lawnmower with a couple ratchet straps. And you better have some chalk blocks or definitely a big piece of wood to put behind your wheels to make it safer. And if you're doing this, like I'm going to show you, could do this on a tree. If you had a tree that had a limb closer to the ground and a pretty decent sized limb, you can use 3 ratchet straps and try to make this safe, and try to make this safer if you want. But I will show you when I get this up and I put these chalk blocks behind there. If I let off the brake, it doesn't go anywhere. All right, let's go over here to my shed and I will show you a nice spot on my shed that I could do this on. Probably a lot easier, but I knew a lot of you guys didn't have a nice shed like this. But I have this nice beam right back here that I could wrap these ratchet straps over that beam and lift my deck up and just work on it right there. If this limb on this tree was a little lower to the ground, where I put a big chain over that limb, that's a really nice limb that I could hook on. Or if you have a bigger tree in the front of your yard, do you like my landscaping? It's looking pretty good. Pretty, pretty. All right, I tried to look at this tree, but I didn't really like any of these limbs. I kind of feel like it would have worked, but all you guys would have probably told me I'm nuts. Like that limb looks like it's about ready to die. This limb here, maybe I could have done it on this limb. That sucker's pretty strong, but that limb there looked a little shady. But see, if you would put 2 straps on a really strong limb, you could lift up your lawnmower, and then you can put a 3rd strap once you get it up there right above where it's at, so it wouldn't come down also. That's what that 3rd strap would be for. Yeah, have you guys seen any of my pool videos? Lots of good pool videos. And my buddy at my work, he does landscaping for a living. He's the one that told me about how he lifts his mowers up. Now you got to be careful where you hook this. Like I feel like I could try to hook it right here on my frame somewhere, but when you're lifting up, you don't want the straps to like start pushing on your engine real good. But right down here, now I have a Zerk fitting right here too I got to be careful of, but I can wrap these little straps around here. I think I can keep it on the outside here. Just got to be careful of that Zerk fitting. Oh, there we go, that's good. See how that looks down in there. Your mower may be a little different, but that's around. I'm not going to hurt my Zerk fitting, and I can take my 1 ratchet strap. Now, like I said, if you have them over a limb or whatever. Now, the nice thing with these ratchet straps also is they have this nice little safety clip here, so it won't come unhooked. I really like these. They're not that expensive. I can hook that over that. And then I would take, if you don't, hopefully you know how to work a ratchet strap. I have the other end loose, so I can pull this to tighten it up. Like that, tighten that up. I'm gonna just click that a couple times, like that, that's good. Now I'm gonna do the other side real quick. All right, I got both sides hooked up, real similar. Then I'm gonna take all my extra strap, just wrap it up, and pretty much just make sure you put that somewhere so you're not gonna run over it. I can stick it right up here in my hood. Put this one up in my hood, like that. Another thing I can tell you about ratchet straps, when this is down like this, it's not locked. You gotta put this clip all the way up here. See, let me show you. I'm trying to show you everything I can show you so you are safe, super safe. But see how right here, there's a little clip that goes over that piece right there on your ratchet straps. Any little ratchet strap like this has it. But if it's back like this, that little hook doesn't go over that, but that's what locks it. So it can't come off. Okay, so do that. All right, now while I'm up here on my mower, I'm gonna raise my deck all the way up. That'll give me a little more room to get under there. Then we're gonna start your mower. Start driving ahead. Drive, drive, drive. Put the brake on. Now if your brake don't work, I don't recommend doing this. I'm going to take my chalk blocks, shove them under the wheels. Now I want to show you I can take the brake off and it's not going to go anywhere. Turn it off. Take my brake off. It's not going to go anywhere anyway. These are all locked. It's on this massive tree limb, so it should be fine. I'm going to put my brake on anyway, but I can get the cardboard up under here. And like I said, don't do this if you're worried this is going to fall on you, and don't blame me if something bad happens. But this is just a way. I don't know if I'll always do it this way, but like I said, I wanted to try it because my buddy at work told me this is what he does. Now I can take my impact gun and take my blades off. If you don't have an impact gun, you're going to have to use a wrench, or you're going to have to use like a, you're going to have to use a wrench, or you're going to have to get a ratchet or whatever you got to take your blades off, to take the nut off. And if you do that, your blades are going to try to spin on you, so then you'll have to get a 2x4 and stick up under here to keep them from spinning. I do show that in some of my other videos. Let me get these off. All right, before you start getting under your deck and taking your blades off and cleaning under your deck, unplug your spark plug so this thing cannot, there's no chance of this thing accidentally starting up. But be careful, because you just got done running it. This is going to be really hot. You maybe should have gloves on. Like that. Now, if you have a mower that has 2 spark plugs, I recommend just unplugging both of them. If you're using your impact gun, I recommend having hearing protection in. You don't want to be half deaf like I am. I really don't even have to get totally up under there anyway, so no big deal. I think I could do this without even getting under there. So easy. There's my blades. Now don't forget, when you take your blades off, make sure you put these on the same way. You can put these upside down. These blades were on like this, so make sure you check your blades before you take them off, so you don't put them upside down, then you'll be cutting totally backwards. And you'll be trying to cut like with this side of the blade. That will not work. I really like these gator blades. If you do have this same lawnmower, I will put a set of these gator blades down in the description too. I hardly ever use the blades that came with it. But now while this is up, I can clean underneath my deck, because it's a mess. So I think I mowed in the rain a couple times. See, this stuff will rot my deck out. That's what I get for mowing in the rain. let me finish cleaning this up and I'll get back to you. This sucks. All right, I got all my deck up under there cleaned out as good as I'm gonna clean it. I just wanted to, definitely just want to get them big chunks because it's gonna hold all kinds of moisture under there and eventually your whole deck will rot out. Mine is already starting to rust a little bit. You could clean this up real good every year and try to repaint it if you want. That would definitely make them last longer, but yeah, if you're new to my channel, I really appreciate if you hit that subscribe button. If you are one of my subscribers, thank you very much for watching all my videos. I really appreciate it. It's awesome. I love to read all these comments that I'm helping people out, and I do try to reply to every single comment on there if I can. But yeah, thank you very much if you are watching all my videos. I'm going to sit these nuts up here so I don't forget them. I should have told you guys that earlier. But all right, let's go in my garage and sharpen these up using this flap disc on this battery powered grinder. All right, real quick before we even start sharpening the blades, this is everything that did come with this battery powered grinder. It has this really big, crazy, not sure what this is for, but this thing here looks like it would really do some damage. Maybe it's for wood. I think that's what it's probably for, carbon wood. You get 4 cutoff wheels, a set of safety glasses. You do get a little guard if you want to put that on there. You get 4 flap discs, 3 here, and I already have 1 on. This is the charger for the batteries. These batteries I think are just like a DeWalt battery, kind of weird, but you will plug this in right here like that. That's how you will charge it. And it does, the batteries do have a little thing right there. It shows you if they're fully charged. It comes with a bag that you can store it in. And you can have a handle you could put on here on the right or left side. And then it does have 2 tools, which is nice. That way if I lose these on any of my other tools, I will have, because I already have 1 of these, but they're all about the same. 2 tools and 2 of these little nuts. That's how you put on and take off the blades. If you don't know how to do that, I will show you real quick. You'll push this button in like this, spin this a little bit till it locks with that button in, and then righty tighty lefty loosey. You can take this nut off right here like that, and you can take that off, take your disc off. That's how you do that. For some reason mine sounds like that. I don't know if that's normal, but it sounds normal when I turn it on, so I guess that's normal. It does come with a little manual. If you want to know anything more about it, it will tell you how to charge the batteries, how to put on and take off blades. It's actually even in color. Nice little manual. This grinder also has 3 different speeds. There's 1 speed, 2 speeds, 3 speeds. So let's go to 1. Oops. There's speed 1 right there. See if I can do it with it on. Speed 2. Speed 3. Ah, cool. All right, I'm going to get a quick clamp or maybe even any other clamp. But that is how I'm going to clamp these to my workbench. Make sure you have hearing protection and eye protection on when doing this, because it's loud. I'm going to do half, and then I'll spin it, do the other half. All right, now when I'm trying to sharpen this up, I'm going to do my best to keep that same exact angle. Flip this around, do the other side. Now, the reason I'm trying to get these nice and clean as I can, because I want to put these on my blade balancer and make sure they're still balanced. Now we're just going to clean up the underside. Alright, so I cleaned that all up. I did run down this like maybe one time, just to hit that edge one more time. It's like a razor. Don't cut yourself. That on there, do this side. This is definitely making this job a lot easier without having that cord. I buy these flap discs off Amazon. I'll put a link to a whole box of these too. That way you won't have to buy these for a long time. It does come with those 4, like I said. But, all right, that's what she looks like. Nice and sharp. This is what it did look like. Nice and dull. But now, it looks like that. That's how I do it. Yeah, I believe sharpen your blades like this for any DIYer at home. If you're only mowing like an acre or half an acre, sharpening your blades like that is just fine. I know they make some really expensive blade sharpeners out there, or you can just take these to somewhere to have them sharpened if you want. But I always do mine myself. With my half an acre, I probably sharpen my blades maybe twice a year, maybe 3 times a year, but probably most of the time just twice a year. That's all I do. Let me go show you how I balance these blades, and then I'll sharpen that blade up and we'll put these back on my lawnmower. All right, this is how I sharpen, or this is how I balance my blades. I have this nice blade balancer, but now you can just take, I'll show you here. I really don't even have to show you, but if you have blades like this, where you do have this little spot right here, you could put a screw right in the side of your workbench and you could try balancing them like that. But some people say that doesn't really do that good a job. So I just took the hit one time and bought myself a nice blade balancer. So now I can do it myself and maybe even let my neighbors borrow it, whatever. But I just push that in like that tight. And these are all magnets. And this spins tight and flop it ahead. That. Now it looks like it's showing me I should take a little more off of this side because it's heavier. Let me do it one more time. Ugh. Yep, same thing. That side looks a little heavier. I can go over there, just sharpen that a little more. Maybe check it, make sure I don't have a bunch of extra grass on there. So this side. Ugh. Sucker comes off there hard. Let me sharpen this just a little more this side and we'll check it again. All right, let's try it again. I don't remember how I had this. That's a little better. Just a little bit. I'm going to do a little bit, call it good. That's probably 10 times better than putting a nail on the side of my workbench anyway. So if I put a nail on the side of my workbench and laid this on there, it would probably look perfectly level. After sharpening both my blades off my lawnmower, I still have, only went down 1 bar, so it'll definitely work to sharpen 2 blades. I'm pretty happy with this. I think this works really nice. It is brushless, so it seems like it's built really well. Like I said, I'll have one of these down in my description if you want to check it out. All right, got both my blades sharpened and balanced. Let's go put them back on the lawnmower. And if you do want to torque these on your deck, I will put right here on the screen what the torque setting is for these blades. Nobody moved my chalk blocks, so I don't have to worry about this falling on me. Like I said, make sure you don't put these back on upside down. Some of these blades will say this side down, or it will say grass side or something like that. So mine don't say that. I'll show you, I think I could show you another way. If somehow you took them off and you forgot, normally when you put these on, you see over here, when it's, make sure too there's like a star here. Make sure that star matches up. Let me put this on. See, if this would come loose, this whole lawnmower would kind of slowly go backwards anyway, so it still wouldn't fall on me. The blade should be right close to the bottom of the deck, in case you took it off and forget which way it goes. So if I put this the other way, yeah, my blade would be going way up in. Now don't forget to plug your spark plug back in, because if you don't, your lawnmower's not going to start. Plug that in, take my chalk blocks out. Now I just have to release my straps. Now to release these straps, you just pull this button right here. It's a button. Pull it in all the way down, all the way, and it will pop. And then it releases them. You can take that off. Kind of like that these straps come just with these little things. Kind of nice. Here's another trick for ratchet straps. If you have ratchet straps, this is how I store mine. I will take, like the ratchet strap itself has this one little hook. So leave that one alone. Take this strap. When that's all the way open, you can loosen that up. And then take this hook part, pull that all the way down. This is what I do. So these two, it's hard to show you here on camera, but so these two are even. Now I have the end of that strap and that hook, and they're even. I just take this one, flop it up over, wrap it up there somehow like that. Let me take these out, I'm probably screaming at you. Then I just take this and I wrap it around here like this. I don't get too crazy, just store, then this is how I store my strap. Really easy. And then when I want to use it again, I just unroll it. And it doesn't get all tangled up. See? Real easy. That's how I've been doing it for years. Yeah, these straps actually have a nice little bag that they come in too. I really like these ones. Here's another. I don't know how many tips I've given you in this video, but if you accidentally ever see your strap tied up like that, make sure you take that knot out before you put it on anything. Because if you put this strap on something, tighten it down, you're never going to get that knot out. So make sure you don't do that. Because I think that's supposed to weaken the straps a little if you get a knot in it. I have one of my other ones in my truck that's like that right now. All right, well, that's it for this video. Like I said, this video was for demonstration purposes only. And if you do this and you drop this lawnmower on yourself, do not blame it on me. But I really believe all of what I showed you, you should be able to do this safely if you just follow all the steps I showed you. You have nice new straps and you don't hang it on a limb on your tree that looks like it's half rotten and going to fall off. That's another way you can take your blades off clean under your deck and sharpen your blades. I hope this video helped you out some. Give this video a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below, even if you want to tell me I'm crazy. Hit that subscribe button to help support my channel. I'm trying to hit 100,000 subscribers in hopefully less than a year here. God bless and have a great summer.